Hello everyone and welcome back to Mini Cooks. And so today I'm going to be showing you how to slice a cucumber perfectly. So here we have a cucumber and my knife. So if you're a beginner, definitely I would recommend using a serrated knife. And or if you're a starter, and make sure if you're a starter or beginner, make sure you have adult supervision if you're a kid. Now if you're an adult, you don't need adult supervision because you are an adult and you know how to use a knife probably. Anyway, here are all my knife utensils. And so I just picked one of these, which are my serrated ones. I would not use this one. This is way too big. And not this one either. It's way too big for cutting cucumbers. And not use this one either, because that's way too big for cutting cucumbers either. You could use this one if you're a little more advanced. That's the name of the knife right there. Come on. Let's just make sure you can see it. Okay.
Says,
Give me a second.
it says 4.5 pear knife.
Yeah, so that's the name of this knife. But anyway, I'm not using that one, so I'm just using this serrated one that I have. So y'all can see the points, the teeth. That's the knife you're looking for, okay? So first step is gonna be to wash your cucumber. So I just cut off a little bit, and you're supposed to take off the plastic of your cucumber. So I cut a little bit, so because the cucumbers come in the whole long strip, so you cut a little bit off. This is how much I'm gonna use. I'm making a little snack. So you're gonna cut this part off, take the plastic off, be very careful if you're using a knife to take it off. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and wash this. So and wash it just a little, not put soap on it, just run water through it. Then we're gonna take it back over to the cutting board. And so now I'm gonna cut them. So you either hold your knife like this, like you put your thumb right here. Mine goes by 3 dots. My thumb right here, my other pointer finger on top right here, and hold it like this. So it's kind of like holding it like this, like you're gonna grab onto something. Although I normally cut like this. I know some people who cut like this, and some people who cut like this, some people who cut weirdly like this, and some people, I don't know anyone who cuts like this or like this. But I know people who cut like this and like this. But I cut like this, so you're gonna take a grip, you're either gonna go like this, or you're gonna go like this, whatever is comfortable for you. This is not comfortable for me. So I'm gonna use my thumb right here, and then hold this down like this, like, see this C? Right here, the C? So you're gonna hold this down like this, and I'm gonna, depends now. If you're a beginner, I wouldn't chop it like this, because that's so thin. Like, look at this, really thin. So, anyway, I'm gonna cut it like this, like almost like a centimeter or 2 apart. So then you're gonna let the teeth do all the work. So, and most of the pressure is gonna be on the hand that's holding the cucumber down, because you want it to be stable. This, I would cut myself like the way like this. So, you're gonna go like this, and then you're gonna move it back and forth, and it could be a little bit slower.
Anyway, once you're cutting it and you're holding your hand on it, make sure your fingers are curled.
Yeah, curled like a C.
They
like
can't
this.
cut through
See,
them.
like C. They can't cut through them. So that you know when you're right here, you know that that's a knife, okay? So you're gonna cut it like this, and you're gonna just slide it back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna do the slow motion version, so you're gonna slide it back and forth. Put a little bit of pressure, and then as soon as you hear that noise, that means the cucumber is cut.
And you can cut it as thin as you want or as thick as you want.
That's what I was just saying.
really,
If you're a starter, I wouldn't cut like this. I would try to cut like this or even thicker, just because you don't want to cut you don't want to just because you don't want to go like this and cut nothing like that. So, all right, let's keep cutting. Okay, so I'm gonna keep cutting. I probably cut a little bit faster, not too fast. Then. Well, okay, see, I'm cutting a different way because I'm a little more advanced, but if you're, remember, starter, just try to cut like this because you're letting the teeth do all the work, okay? And don't go too fast because you also have to make sure you don't want to actually and hold the knife away from you, like the blade. So go a little bit away, because you don't want to go like this and chop off your fingers. So, and once we're getting to, I cut it near the edge. So once we get to here, around here, we just stop. I'm gonna throw that away later. Left it right there. So here we go, all my cucumbers. Okay, welcome back, and now we're gonna start assembling like our accessories that we put on top of our cucumbers to make them extra delicious and give them boosts of flavor.
Okay, now as you can see, I cut off one of the edges of the lemon. So now I'm gonna turn it around and then cut a reasonable size about here, and I'm gonna slice it. Be really careful that you don't cut yourself. Make sure your fingers are curled and go back and forth. No pressure. Just let the knife do all its work. Anyway, now we cut this part. This is gonna be for squeezing, so we can just leave it aside. Now this, we're just doing a little decoration here, and we're just gonna cut these in slices just to put her on the plate if anyone wants any extra lemon.
And let me just make a note. So basically,
This is kind of hard to cut.
And plus, it is kind of wobbly. So if you need to put it flat and cut it, like
You can always cut it in half or any way you want. I just decided to cut it this way. Okay, so now I have my 2 lemon slices.
and
Now I'm going to go get a plate for our cucumbers.
Okay, so here is the plate, and then we're gonna bring it over to our little cutting board, and here's the plate. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the cucumbers on the plate. So
And you can assemble them however you want.
we're just kind of gonna put them around, and be careful with the knife, like always. So just move that aside, and if you don't have enough, you can put it on the outside of our plate. Here, ready? Put it there, there, and there. Okay, there we go. Then, so like our lemon slices that we cut that are not squeezable, we're gonna put them like right there, just for a little decoration. Like, yeah, there you go. Okay, then she's gonna squeeze the lemon onto all the cucumbers. You can just try to get
If you have
as much
seeds,
as
you can just like pick them out.
Oh, it's okay.
Everyone fell on the floor. Anyway, keep squeezing.
Yep.
As much as you won't really be like a lot of lemon, but just be careful of your teeth.
Yeah.
You know, don't like bite straight into
Okay.
them. Anyway.
So now, alright, so then this is so far what we have with the lemons.